Hello, everybody!
Good morning! Happy...
Last episode. Well, I don't know if it's happy.
And it's the last day of September.
It's
not really, I'm lying.
really.
Oh my gosh,
It
we
feels
are
like
on.
September. We're on.
It is September.
It is.
Where are we, Tom?
Kelly, we're in
my
your
garage.
new workbench area. Look at this
Yeah,
awesome
this is
new
awesome.
bench. And
Upcoming educational facilities, flower making bouquet table, and workbench for what? Cleaning tools.
cleaning tools.
It's
We're
a
going to
special
talk
event.
tools, but not too much.
Not too much, no. We're
Yeah.
mostly just going to recap our year and make sure you guys know that when the winter doldrums head in and you really need a good laugh, you can find us.
Go to the YouTube channel and just let it roll.
So, So we had...
That's what I do.
We had our first freeze.
Oh my God, that was cold.
No, it wasn't.
And I was worried because you have to have your seed saving, your produce, flowers. I mean, there's just so much. It's exposed, right? So.
Well, I guess I got a different take on it a little bit. The fruit underneath the leaves is protected by the freezing leaves, so I wasn't worried about the fruit. And the seeds inside are safe because it didn't get down to 20 below where everything froze. But no, I think we're okay. Not everything froze in my garden.
Nope.
And you're mostly natives and perennials, so yours is looking a lot better. I have, annual
Giant zinnias.
annual
They're so
veggies.
far off the ground they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Well, so it's major cleanup time now. Not for those perennial gardens. I mean, Xerxes Society, World Wildlife Federation, NRCS, all those people say leave the leaves. Nobody should be cleaning up their gardens yet. Don't do any garden cleanup, except for those things that frosted, those annuals, like our veggies and our flowers.
You gotta get them.
You got to get them. So if you've been cutting those off at the ground, which is great, don't pull them out. Leave those roots in the ground for soil oxygenation, organic matter.
That's really key because we're so used to let's till it in the spring and let's leave that soil alone, right?
Yeah, leave that soil alone, but cut those things off low enough so that you don't trip over them when you're like walking through your garden like I always do and take a header.
No, I'm the guy that trips.
Are you really? Okay, nice. So cut those off at the ground and then compost them in your compost pile, chop and drop, chop them up, or if they're, leaves and no woody material, but leaves and grass things, they go to the county compost site over southeast here. But you got to clean up the stuff you're pulling out of the ground. And we're just going to do a little simple, show you how we clean our tools at the end of the year. And this is a piece of rebar. Those of you who know me know that I covet rebar. Actually asked for it for a birthday present one year. I do all kinds of things with rebar. On my bucket list is to learn how to weld. So any of you out there that want to teach me how to weld, I am ready. Good winter activity.
Yeah, welding.
We should offer a gardening workshop on welding.
Welding your garden rebar.
Well, something, yeah, exactly. So if you've got a brush, a wire brush, handy dandy wire brush, mine is getting a little dilapidated. I've had it for probably 20 years now. Just brush your stuff off. I mean, we want to start clean. We want to start fresh. And yeah, we'll probably be going into our gardens a little bit more to clean up, but just make sure you've got, this is a 5-footer that I use to hold up my ag panels for on my cucumbers, my peas, some of my beans, anything that's vining, sweet peas. Sometimes I use them vertically versus horizontally, hang them from my eaves in my garage, that kind of thing. But just brush the dirt off, really simple. Just get all that dirt off of there, and then when you're storing, you can do this in your garden instead of inside. Of course, now I'm gonna have to sweep my garage floor. But yeah, just get all that extra dirt off, and you know that you're putting your stuff away clean. Pop that over there in the rebar receptacle.
The rebar receptacle. Okay, yes.
And your forks. Brush your forks off. Brush your trowels off. Just get all that dirt off. You know where that one goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so.
And in your shovel, just get all the dirt off everything. It's really important to just get it all clean. And like I said, if you do this outside in your garden, it's perfect. That way the soil stays where it was.
Oh my God, I'm back. Okay.
You're back.
And
Here, you should hold this so you look like, what's his face? Was it Edward Hopper? No.
Edward Hopper on the way. American Gothic.
American Gothic, yeah. Just pretend.
Yep. Remember that Squash Blossom Farm video?
Yeah, that was fun. See, we're reminiscing already. We've segued into the second portion of our last episode already.
We got tools.
Slick?
We still got tools.
We got tools? Oh my gosh, the
I
pruners.
brought oh my God, I love these pruners. So, but
I'm a diehard Felco pruner person. I bought my first set, a Felco number 2, in I think 1989, and I still have it and I still use it daily. If you're going to get pruners, I really want to drop a name, Felco. They're really good, but the Kirkland brand, they sell a decent one. It's a Felco copy. And A.M. Leonard, I swear by A.M. Leonard, you guys heard us talk about this at the beginning of the year. A.M. Leonard's a great place to get your garden tools and such. And you just picked up some at the state fair that are made in the USA.
Made by Ironwood Tools in Georgia. But, the key is spend the money for nice ones.
Yeah,
because
if you can.
get those kits, you
do
get those
what
sets.
I do. Ask for them for birthday or Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get. It's a great way to get some tools.
All the gardening things you wanted that you didn't have this year during the season.
Yeah.
Ask for them. Put them on your
Christmas
list. Now's
Start
the time.
Start accruing those things.
Your
to become a
family's
grower.
shopping now. Your friends are shopping.
No. Where was I? And I saw a Christmas display yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's
Where
coming.
was that?
I know we haven't even gotten the Halloween stuff all out yet.
It's bad.
So, but but tools are important, and keep those blades on your pruners so that next spring you're ready. You're ready to go, and things like that. But also, lawnmower. My lawnmower blade is getting dull.
Yeah, yes, because I borrowed your mower and it's shredding the ends of the leaves. Look at who's mowing one more time, gonna mulch the leaves.
Probably.
Scalp your lawn down to 1 inch so the leaves blow across and you don't have to collect them again and then leave them in those beds for the critters.
And then lay down on the ground and look at the blades of grass.
Lay down on the ground? Gosh.
Well, you gotta get
Well,
down
I
there.
can do it standing, but okay, yeah. Look at the blades of
blades.
grass.
And if they
are
look
they shredded? Are they
If
shreddy?
they're more like this, yeah.
Yeah, bad.
If
Get
they're
your
not-
blade sharp.
If they're not sharp, yeah.
We want a nice clean cut. We don't want pathogen activity going in. That's a vector for pathogens and just yucky fungal disease stuff going in those shreddy ends. We want a nice clean cut.
Just like pruning.
Just like
pruning
pruning.
has to be good, clean
Yeah,
cuts.
good, clean
and that
pruners.
helps get those pathogens away.
Yeah.
So, and we have
Yep,
an
so
episode of
sharpen
pathogens,
those.
right?
Chainsaw, get your chainsaw ready for those of you who chainsaw. I should offer a girl chainsaw class. That's what I should do. That'd be fun. I don't even know if I can even lift my mom's.
That's
I
a
learned
tough
from my
tool.
mom. She's got is that a 30-inch steel that she has? I grew up cutting wood. Well, I hated cutting wood. We heated our farmhouse with wood, and oh my gosh. I learned so much.
Power equipment kind of scares me a little bit.
It kinda
I grew up
scares me
without
too.
it. I
Yeah,
grew up without
yeah,
it, but
yeah.
whatever.
I'm
I'm still strong enough.
Yeah,
to
you
muscle
are.
through.
You
Muscle
are.
through.
Yeah, I put you through your paces this year.
So, but what else on tools? That's pretty
That's
much.
kind of it. Cleaning is really easy. Just brush them off.
And there's other reasons to clean it too.
You know, if you really, if you really want to get into it, you could do a combo of linseed oil and turpentine, a nice little coating on your wood stuff. And if you wanted to rub some mineral oil on the blades, that's kind of nice too. But yeah, the other thing you mentioned is jumping worms. Not as prevalent this year, it seems, as they were in past years. We're learning about them as an invasive species, and you can learn more at UMN Extension Jumping Worms. Angela Gupta, our local University of Minnesota Extension forester invasive species specialist, they're in the new University of Minnesota Extension office up on Elton Hills. She's kind of the premier gal on that now here in Olmsted County. So if you need more, you can find her article on UMN Extension
We got through
jumping
it,
worms.
but it was kind of. I mean, there was a lot of fear and unknown. Downright FUD, right?
Yeah,
Whatever.
and so far we're doing okay. But yeah, that's another good reason to just make sure you clean your tools before you go into a different site, or just leave your soil here. Keep the soil.
I got 2 pairs of shoes. One thing I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I
Well,
have a pair of shoes for my garden, and then I have a pair of shoes when I'm out in the community garden. Now
I just can't even wrap my head around remembering to think about putting on a different pair of shoes, let alone having another pair of shoes to do that. I'm like so habitual. I've got my Chacos, and then I've got these, which I didn't even need to buy a new pair this year. I usually buy a new pair in the spring, but I want my Chacos. I had that what is it? Badass. I can say badass because we worked on badass. I had that badass
We've said
Choco
some
tan on my
weird
feet.
words lately, but
So what else? Episodes. This is the last one. Thank you for joining. I bet they've been bored for a long time already. We haven't been really saying.
We haven't really been saying anything, but no, we had 21 episodes last year. Our inaugural year. I like the word inaugural. We had 17 episodes, but what was most what Kelly and I like to see is our viewership has doubled this year.
Isn't that a shocker?
I know. What are we doing right that we are? Yeah, we got to work on this.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And hey, the Master Gardeners have grown too. We've logged 7,500 hours this year.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Olmsted County rocks. We got like 100 active members.
Yep, and we've got 11 applications for this year. Woohoo! Thank you to the people who want to be Master Gardeners. 11 applicants.
And we're gonna
Deadline is
we're
Saturday.
gonna get them busy next year.
I am gonna work them.
Yeah. As
Like,
chair,
get
I
ready.
wanted 10. I wanted 10.
And you
we
got 11.
And I got 11. Oh, achiever.
Achiever.
We're achievers.
Top 5.
We're achievers.
What else? What else we got?
But no, we had a good run at Farmers Market. We had a great
We did. We had some
county
rain
fair.
updates.
We did the tour with the masters.
The county fair was fun. We had that dorky little show that we actually had some people stay through the whole entire show.
That was almost 1,000
impressive.
views. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this time I won't cheat.
You were such a cheater.
I was such a cheat, and Jane even made it worse for us.
Oh my gosh! All those
Bad.
beer questions. Gosh, you
No,
were like...
no. They weren't beer. They were hops. They were hop.
Oh,
and
right.
barley.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not beer. You got to put it together. So, come on, put it together, Kelly. She does. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed our episodes this year. Again, they'll all be on the Facebook or the YouTube. They'll be on Facebook, but they're a little bit harder to search there. You have to go by topics. It's the best way to see the Tom Kelly.
Did you set that up that way?
I set it up that way, but they're not sorted. So sometimes you get a 2021 episode. Sometimes
Oh,
I don't know how they
and
sort it.
We've definitely improved. This episode is
Yeah,
not
we've
any
improved.
indication of that. FYI.
We've been busy. I've been out of the country, and we both had big events. I had one last night.
Hey,
We got
speaking
one
of
today.
big events, we got
Big
one
event.
today. We should have plugged this first because most of the people have probably already left.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see the sarcasm? Hear the sarcasm coming in? It's like, I am exhausted. Holy cow!
Thanks for
I'm
joining.
exhausted. Yeah, the MLK Harvest Fest, third annual Harvest Fest and Seed Swap. Bring any of your unopened packages of seeds, exchange them for something else, enjoy some cider, and Paul Kern. Paul Kern is playing acoustic guitar, really great covers. You can just throw a song at him, play.
We were doing a lot of Beatles songs and stuff like that too.
Last year, yeah. So
yeah.
just come and sing along and have fun. You can shell some beans and see they're like Christmas presents. There's a different bean inside each
And we
one.
got a
Sometimes
giant Jenga set.
Giant Jenga set for the kids.
Yep.
Some hot cider. I think I said that. There'll be some veg to throw.
And
Take some veg to people
We're
in
gonna
need.
have ambiance.
Ambiance.
We're gonna get to that.
Are you creating ambiance?
Just being there. Yeah, right. Hey, here I am,
Here's
Mr. Ambiance. No.
Lights. We've got
Mood
lights.
lighting. Mood lighting. Well, maybe
And
not
hey,
so much.
And wonderful Gordon Habenscheil,
Yep.
I think I pronounced his last name correctly, and his lovely wife, Jan Gerke, longtime master gardener, Jan Gerke, they are coming this morning to replace the birdhouses on the fence posts that have been missing for a while there, and he's going to add a dragonfly to the garden, and that'll be lovely to see on the post there. So just
Lesson learned. Don't buy birdhouses that are just glued together and leave them outside.
Oh my gosh, talk about
They were just glued.
amateur
We
move.
got top notch. They repainted by Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club repainted them, yeah.
Yep.
So this will be a fun event.
be
Please
fun.
come and sing along and just have a seat for a while. Bring a blanket. It might be chilly, but there's some hot cider for you there, and I think it'll be a nice time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's like 70-something interested or going. But do us a favor. Say you're going if you're going. Don't just say you're interested. I'm interested in a lot of stuff. But when I say going, I go.
Actually, sometimes I don't because I just get busy. And I feel bad. I try and change
I'm a
it,
goer.
but
I'm a goer.
You're a doer. I'm a doer.
Yep.
Okay.
So
What else we got?
I think that's
We got some growing left. Maybe don't rip out all your plants because if they're not fully frozen,
Oh
they're
no,
gonna
keep
going.
Keep going.
Yeah,
But the season's
Get ready for
winding
season
down.
extension.
And then we're going to be thinking, in the off season, so to speak.
Oh, there'll be a surprise, I bet.
We're not going to give it away.
No, we won't give it away. There'll be some surprises over the winter.
We're already thinking about something fun.
Well, Tom thinks it's fun.
Well, something to wrap up the year with. Okay, sorry.
That was a good double entendre there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not like we're trying to get the younger people involved.
Yeah, right. It's true. That's not going to do it.
Hip hop. We can do some hip hop.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, with that, and also your input. What can we do next year?
Yeah, throw those suggestions in. Don't just be one of these watchers who just watch. Post some comments. We love the comments. Tell us how dorky we are and how we can improve. Tell us what you love. And come to the event tonight, third annual Harvest Fest and Seed Swap. You can find it on Facebook events. And
rock your day.
Rock your day.
Rock your day. Goodbye.